Okay.
Hello, I'm Larry Mack. I represent Total Christian Television.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually a pastor in the city of Detroit. And reading your story and learning a little bit about you, I was trying to wonder, how does it feel to be walking, actually experiencing your dream after going to school, and now people are going to see your movies?
No, it's a phenomenal feeling to believe you have a gift at something, know that this is the only thing you want to do, and to be able to actually live it. And I knew pretty early on I wanted to be a storyteller. Back when I was a little kid, and my dream was ultimately to go to film school, and actually went to UCLA. Decided to forego basketball scholarships elsewhere, just for this dream of making films, and actually didn't get in. I was rejected by UCLA, and was depressed for a couple days, and then decided to do something about it. So I wrote a letter to them telling them why they made a mistake, and they actually let me in, and that's really kind of set the tone for the rest of my career, just not hearing no.
Yeah, wow. Well, how do you juggle doing what you do and being a mother and being a wife? And how does that interplay with your husband? Because you seem like you're a go-getter. And you set goals, you meet your goals, you probably have to be very strong-minded and strong-willed to do that type of thing. And how does that play in with your husband? And how does that affect your children?
Yeah, I mean, it's very tough, and I'm still trying to find a balance. I haven't done a film for a while just because I have these two beautiful boys, and for me to be away from them and be away from my husband, it has to be something that I'm completely passionate about, something I feel like I have to do. And this film, I really felt that way, and it was a real commitment for both my husband and my kids. I mean, I was away for 3 months, and at a certain point, it just got surreal. Like, I'm away from my family. It just didn't feel right, and they came to visit, which was great and really helpful. Just kind of filled my soul. But I mean, it's a very tough juggling act, and my husband and I are trying to. He's also a filmmaker, so we're trying to, trade off films. I do one, he does one, but it doesn't always work that way in Hollywood. You kind of have to go when they say you can go, and so it's an ongoing struggle to figure it out. But we both believe in each other. We both want each other to succeed, and I think that's the most important thing.
I think from a Christian standpoint, that's a very important question, because we believe in the kingdom of God, and in God's kingdom, there's the kingdom within you. And I believe that's the purposes that you're supposed to do as a person in this world. You're supposed to exemplify kingdom principles and go forth and do your dream. And so, coming from that standpoint, the movie Life of the Bees, as a believer like myself, as a pastor, what people that go see The Secret Life of Bees, what do you want them to walk away with?
Honestly, as a filmmaker, I want people to feel good. I want people to feel moved by my work. I mean, that's the most flattering thing, people saying that they're laughing and crying in my film. I mean, if I'm not moving someone, there's no point in making the film, and I want people to end the film feeling good. Again, you're giving me 2 hours of your life. I mean, it's a big thing, and I don't want to waste those 2 hours of your life. I want you to come, experience something beautiful, and leave fulfilled and feeling good. That's most important.
Yeah, Gina, I want to tell you something. Watching the movie, it did move me emotionally during the whole process. There was one scene that Alicia Keys was in, and she was being very stern. Then she goes from being stern to laughter. Then she went from laughter to crying. I don't know why that scene was so therapeutic for me, but I began to bust out in tears.
Oh, wow.
And I was questioning myself, why am I crying right now? Am I crying because this character is getting some type of breakthrough? Or am I crying because there's something therapeutic that's happening for me? Because it was definitely a harmonic resonance that I connected with that scene in such a deep way, more than I did in other scenes.
Well, it's interesting because, we had previews where we show a recruited audience just to see how the film was playing, and that scene was the highest rated scene among everybody for 3 previews. So I guess a lot of people are feeling what you feel at that moment.
Yeah.